second loudest animal in the planet.
What's the first?
Blue whale, the biggest. This is tiny, you know, and it's the second loudest. I know that this noise that comes from that monkey is the one they use in Jurassic Park. And they make the sound of the T-Rex dinosaur in Jurassic Park by the noise of the black howler monkey.
That's exactly what I thought.
Crazy monkeys. So in this area, the people found 4,000 ruins, Mayan ruins. Of these buildings, approximately 20% has been excavated and has been partially restored by the archaeologists. Most of the buildings, they are still completely buried by dirt and trees. These doorways, big doorways, huge. So these are the only constructions that are hollow. And inside those little rooms was the place where somebody was living many years ago. A Mayan family living inside this. They built these houses, the palaces, houses for the rich people, for the high class. It was like a jungle of concrete, like the big cities today in some countries. And they said that they even painted. So these constructions, they used to have colors before in the Mayan days. Amazing. So today it's really, really different. And today we have them exposed because some people already came to this place and dug it out. And they were looking for also new like rocks, limestone blocks. They found the places where the Mayans in those times get the stone, the quarries. They are inside the city. So they still coming inside the same quarries today to cut the stone. Same sound of our national bird,
Quetzal.
And in the Mayan mythology, we know that the bird was the representation of Kukulkan. And in their mythology, Kukulkan is the main god, which means the feathered serpent. So that's why in every Mayan city, not only at this one, that happened everywhere, they make the sound of the bird by the echo, by the acoustic that we have in between of the structures. And later you're going to see that, and you're going to listen that from the main school.
Wow, look at their palace. Can I live in it?
They are sure.
Oh.
Guatemala was the first.
I want to fit up. People are coming over here.
In TIKAL, nobody is allowed to come and restore the 100% of something. As maximum, they will give them a permission to do 50%. Alright, so that's why right here you can see just this part of the temple excavated and the other part of the temple is still buried. Okay, so that happened since 1979. In the main plaza later, you are going to see Temple 1, Temple 2, North Acropolis, Central Acropolis, full of excavations. People were working at that place back in the 50s and the 60s, before the 70s and 80s. So since the 70s, it's no more than the 50%. All right. Nowadays there is about 34 mixed heritages in the planet already, but TIKAL was the first one in the 70s, many years ago. Bodies of water, natural ones, just swamps, humedales, because the raining season lasts a lot. So they have to build their own water tanks in this place like this one to be able to get some water. That was, guys, the only way for these people to get the water inside. And during the late classical Mayan period, from 600 to 900 after Christ, 250,000 people live in TIKAL. A 250,000 people. So if you have a lot of people, guys, you need to have these resources. I am going to show you why the people call this place TIKAL. TIKAL means the place of echo, like sound. Sí, voy a aplaudir como lo hacen en los sitios mayas. Listen.
Wow.
You heard it?
So is that supposed to be like the sound of the bird?
Yeah, actually that is the sound of the bird, the quetzal, our
The
national bird,
yeah.
which is Kukulkan representation for Mayan mythology, the feather serpent, the main god of the Mayans.
Wow.
That temple is temple 1, that is the Grand Jaguar, the famous temple.
Yeah.
45 meters is the Guatemalan emblem, practically, right? He's not allowed to climb up anymore. If you want to climb up something here, you can do this one, which is temple 2, known as the temple of the masks. The way up is on the back. Okay, on the back. It's wooden staircases, we call them Mayan elevators.
Here we go.
More sketchy stairs.
Yeah, more sketchy stairs.
They are kind of
The sketchy stairs like some Luc champagne. I'm like squeezing my legs so tight because I'm scared, plus I don't want to like slip. So, welcome to TIKAL. TIKAL, that's how he always pronounces it. TIKAL. Very rewarding though. Oof, tripping. Oh, man, falling over every single one.
Very nice. The view from up there is pretty nice. And then you can even come this way. And this is North Acropolis. I was talking about 3 Acropolis before, remember? This is one of them. This is excavated. And underneath, they found those foundations. We've been walking on foundations, remember? Now we are standing on a 5th one.
Wow.
There is 4 foundations underneath. The natural ground is approximate bone. It was a femur. And it has like carvings, like graffitis on it. In one of those graffitis, we can see like a boat about this size, the draw of a boat, and there is a person right in the middle. We guess that's himself. He's like looking down. That's the representation of death.
Yeah.
And Mayans believe that when somebody passes away, the energy that gives us a life is going to do something else. So that's not the end. So that's the moment when that energy left this, the body, which is made of corn according to the Mayans. And then that energy is still going on, and it makes a trip to the Xibalba. Xibalba is the underworld. In the Xibalba, they believe they have to pass doing 9 proofs by 9 levels and gods, negative. And then the last proof is something like a game, which is called the ball game. The Mayans, they made something like a sport, and they built like courts where people came and practiced that game. When they did that, when they were alive, one of them is going to be the chosen one by the Kuulahau, the king of this place, to be a human offering, I mean a human sacrifice. We guess they choose the winners because he's gonna be an offering and he's gonna be dedicated to the gods. So if you believe in something and you wanna leave that offering to something that you believe you're going to give the best, all right? So he was the best player. So
More stairs.
We're over stairs and elevation and hiking, so we're going to Belize tomorrow to lay on the beach.
Oh yes. Yeah, when I was like getting all excited for this trip, the only thing that was in my mind was like, oh, beaches and like swimming in the ocean and tanning or hiking in the dead hot sun, humidity.
they say the pyramids. They say the pyramids, they were like astronomical from the top of those things, they were practically looking to the stars, looking to the cosmos. And this is why the top of the pyramids is flat. You need to get a nice spot and a high location to be able to...
We look like hikers.
הוא כבר לוקח את רוני. להיות קטן שלה. ואז הוא יבוא אלינו. וגם את זה אין לחזור אליו. לחקו פה לך.
צלמו אותם.
Ay, ay, ay.
Hey,
Hey, Bethany.